Hey everyone, Dave Menz here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Haven't done one of these videos on site in quite a while, but I thought you might enjoy what's happening today at our superstore. We are getting in the car wash business, and I know this doesn't apply to laundromats, but I know a lot of you out there own car washes, and honestly, you probably all know more about the car wash business than I do, learning as I go over the last couple years. But for those of you that aren't aware, a couple years ago, we bought a 2-acre property right here on the main road in our suburb of Amelia, Ohio. And we bought it because it has a 9,000 square foot dry cleaner and laundromat in it. We spent a couple $1 million renovating the laundromat itself, and it's now one of the highest producing laundromats in the state of Ohio for sure. And that project's been done for a while. I've done a video series on that if you want to go check that out. But the reason I'm recording today is because we've been working for the last year or so getting our car wash up and running. The truth is, I didn't really plan on even being in the car wash business, and for a while I was pretty apprehensive to even be in the car wash business or consider it. But the truth is, you'll see behind me here, the property that we bought is 2 acres of property, and you'll see all the work going on back there. And it has a 4-bay self-serve car wash off to the side of it. So we own this property, we pay taxes on it, and these bays have sat empty for the last 2 years while we built and ran the laundromat. All the equipment was in terrible state of disrepair. You'll see in the bays, we still have some cosmetic work to do to make it look nice. But the first thing we had to do is replace all of the equipment, all the pumps, hoses, tubes, the pumping system, the compressor, everything, the plumbing, the electric, everything is brand new in this car wash. So I just want to take you around and show you a peek of it. Like I said, I know some of you aren't in the car wash business, so this won't interest you. And honestly, I wouldn't be in the business if I hadn't already bought a piece of property that had a self-serve car wash. The other thing is this self-serve car wash in this area. This is one of the few self-serve car washes in this area on the east side of Cincinnati. In about a 5-mile radius around this store at one point, probably 15 years ago, there was probably close to 5 or 6 self-serve car washes. All of them have closed, went out of business. And the main reason is about a bunch of tunnel wash companies, the big $1 million companies, bought these locations and turned them into tunnel washers. The interesting thing is a lot of those are struggling. A lot of them have sold for a lot less than they paid to build them, and they're struggling in this area. And I've lived in this community for 35 years, so I know the community really well. And there's definitely some people in this community that will pay $15 to $25 to drive through a tunnel washer and wash their car. But the truth is that we kind of live on, I guess you call it a blue collar, kind of a, a lot of people wear camouflage around here and go hunting around here. We're not in the country, but it's a very lower middle class to upper middle class area. So a very solid middle class demographic area in general. And a lot of people in this area just either don't want to pay $20 or $25 to wash their car, or they don't trust the tunnel washers to wash through and they think they'll scratch their car, or they're just not willing to pay the costs associated with it. And we know all of that. So this is a simple supply-demand game for us. If we had to pay rent for this space for the car wash, I don't know that this would economically make sense for us. But because we're already paying taxes, we already own the property, the bays are already built, we think this will make good financial sense for us. Also, this is just going to be a self-serve car wash only. We're not putting in bay automatics or anything like that in it. You will see we put some new vacuums in and things like that. But the truth is that this is going to be a side business for us. And a big part of why operationally this will work is because our store is fully attended. And our GM works here, our assistant GM works here full time. Our assistant GM spends about half of her time here, and the store is fully attended. So anytime a customer in the car wash would have a problem and need assistance, there's someone in the store that can help them, and we're already paying them. So it's kind of like adding drop-off laundry to a self-serve laundromat. If you're fully attended, there's really very little cost associated with it because you already have the manpower. And that's kind of the same idea here from a customer service perspective. We also have 7 delivery drivers that do our pickup and deliveries in this area. And so we're just going to have them occasionally, once or twice a week, come in an hour or two early and spray down the bays. and empty the garbage cans and things like that, and then my GM will collect. So let's go take a look at the self-serve bays, and I'll show you the equipment that we got. Thought you might be interested. Okay, so here's the 4 bays. You'll see all the electricians and manufacturers, distributors, trucks out here. All the equipment has been installed. Everything got installed. You can see it spraying down the bays. As I said, there is some cosmetic work we're going to do inside the bays to make them prettier. That isn't finished yet, but all the lighting's done and everything like that. So here I'll show you the new controls that we got. All the bays now accept credit cards and cash. We do not accept coins at this location. We got all new signage and everything. So we're keeping it pretty simple. The cost for these when this business went under 4 years ago was of $2 to wash your car for 4 minutes. We're going to charge $5 to wash your car for 4 minutes. And then the vacuums are going to be almost double what they charged before. So we think a big part of why they went out of business was deferred maintenance and not taking care of the place and things like that, which happens in, zombie mats, and it also happens in self-serve car washes. But a big part of that is they don't take care of the place because they don't have the revenue. They don't have the revenue because they refuse to raise their prices. So the one self-serve car wash anywhere near here is about 4 miles away, and their bays are $5 for 4 minutes. So we're basically going to match their prices with all new equipment. You'll see all new electric lines that run here, LED lighting, all the sprays, the pumps, the nozzles, the hoses. Everything in here is brand new, even though the walls don't look brand new. We're going to get that taken care of as well. But let's go inside and take a look at pumping systems. So I know that was really loud in there. I didn't want to even try to talk in there. You'll see our new vacuum cleaners. They operate on credit cards and cash payments as well. You'll see we've rebranded with the same logo that we used for the laundromat, only Queen City Car Wash. I'm not sure if we'll ever have any more of these. Probably not, to be honest. But we wanted to keep our branding consistent with the same location. So our new sign is not up yet. We will have a new LED sign up here that'll say Queen City Car Wash. The self-serve car wash will be open 24 hours. But I thought you guys may find this interesting. And if you ever catch me at one of our trade shows or conferences or anything like that, and you're in the car wash business, let's talk shop. But we don't plan on getting into this anywhere near to the level that we are for laundromats. But it is a nice little side business for us. We think it'll be a profitable return on investment for what we've spent here. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll see you next time.